मैं सुनूं मैं जो बोलूं तू सुनता रहे के 24/7 लाइव घर हो या ऑफिस हो या ऑन द ड्राइव फ्रीक्वेंसी है ये फ्रेंड्स की 91.9 Friends FM frequency friends की 91.9 Friends FM frequency friends की
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz. Season 11. Playground India.
It's 9:30 a.m. on 25th May 2025. Ooh, just 9:31 right now. And we are starting the champion of champions of season 11 junior GK versus season 10 junior GK today. The questions, the tougher the contest is hotter. And one of these teams will emerge the champion of champions across the last two seasons. So who are you putting your bet on? Good Sunday morning and welcome to Friends School Quiz Season 11 Playground India with schools from other metro cities joining in right from the first match. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages to this brand new Friends School Quiz Season 11 as I, Indrani Krish Banik, your quiz host, take on the mantle in yet another exciting edition of the prestigious Friends School Quiz on 91.9 Friends FM. This is a simulcast as we are going live on the Facebook page of 91.9 Friends FM, plus going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM. Show your love on our FB page by hitting like with your comments and shares. And most importantly, tell us what you want to see in Friends School Quiz Season 12. Before moving into the Champion of Champions episode, we would like to welcome back two very special people to our show, the Friends School Quiz Playground India Season 11 senior winners. From La Martiniere for Boys, we have Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta, who have been felicitated and who would like to share with us what prizes they have won. And over to you, Nikhilesh. Please introduce yourself and let us know about your goodies, which you won as the national champions of Friends School Quiz Season 11 Playground India Senior Season.
Good morning. I am Nikhilesh Mukherjee. I just passed out of La Martiniere for Boys, Kolkata. For winning the season 11 of the prestigious Friends School Quiz, we were given a gift voucher worth 5,000 rupees, a cash voucher, as well as a voucher for a complimentary dinner at a city 5-star hotel.
And what else, Debarko? Please introduce yourself and share with us the other goodies.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Debarko Datta, and I was part of the winning team of season 11 Friends School Quiz. For winning, we were awarded a trophy, and individually, we received a certificate along with a goodie bag containing a t-shirt, a bag, a notebook, and a notepad.
Wow, that's great. And what are your plans right now after passing out of school, Nikhilesh?
I'm headed to the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore for a 5-year course specializing in law.
Excellent, excellent. So Nikhilesh is headed to Bangalore for a 5-year course specializing in law. And what about you, Debarko? Here we have the photograph of Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta, national champions receiving their award from Mr. Jimmy Tangri, station head 91.9 Friends FM. Yes, Debarko.
Ma'am, I'm planning to pursue computer science, preferably in Singapore.
All right. So we are going to see the two of you pursuing your careers away from the city, and we wish you all the very best. And thank you very much for joining us today and sharing your prizes. I hope you will treasure them, and I hope that Friends School Quiz and the experience of winning will inspire you for your journey ahead. So thank you once again and best of luck. Coming back to our Champion of Champions episode, we have the season 11 Junior GK winners, Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. And here is welcoming back Chang Kaushik and Rishi Ahuja. Chang, welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I am Chang Kaushik from Class 7, proudly representing Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. Our school has a legacy of 160 years, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Throughout the glorious 160 years, some of the notable alumni from our school are Nandan Nilekani, who is the co-founder and the architect of Aadhaar, co-founder of Infosys, Dr. Raja Ramanna, famous nuclear scientist, Lucky Ali, and Brijesh Patel, the famous cricketer. The motto of our school is Nec Dextrosum Nec Sinistrosum, which means neither to the right nor to the left, but on straight on. Outside my academic pursuits, I love engaging in public speaking, story writing, reading books, playing the guitar, and performing magic. I'm really excited to be back to the quiz, and I hope it goes well. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishi. Over to you.
Good morning, audience and fellow quizzes. I am Rishi Neeraj Ahuja from Class 8 going to Class 9, representing Bishop Cotton Boys School in the Friends School Quiz. My hobbies include watching Formula One, swimming, badminton, and reading. A fun fact about our school is that it's located in the heart of Bangalore and it was founded by Bishop George Edward Lynch Cotton. I would like to say that I'm really happy to reach the Champions of Champions, and our strategy should be speed, depth, and calculated gambles as always.
Wow, all right. I thought for a moment that I was listening to a pro motivational speaker there. Way to go, Rishi. And over to Lamatnia for boys and welcoming Ahan Basu first, Junior GK winners of season 10. Hi, Ahan, welcome to the show.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ahan Basu. I study in Lamatinium for Boys Class 10. Last time when I was in this quiz in 2023, I was really happy when I won. So after coming back after 2 years, I want to win again.
All right, that's very, very simply put by Ahan Basu. And joining Ahan Basu is Siddharth Mundra, the team member from season 10 Junior GK, who also participated in season 11. So Siddharth Mundra is in true style and FSQ veteran. Siddharth, welcome to the show.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Siddharth Mundra, and I study in Lamatinium for Boys, Class 9. My hobbies are watching football and participating in prestigious quizzes like this.
Wonderful. So without any further ado, let us enter the first round. We missed a lot of competitive action the last few weeks. So today I hope to make up for all of that. And here is round 1 power play, 100 for direct, 50 for bonus.
Round 1. Power play. Take your big shots.
The champion of champions here to take their big shots in this episode. And first question coming up for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. And here we take another look at our season 11 winners receiving their prizes. And then we move on to the question for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, are you ready for your first question of the first round?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. Which of these islands have not housed famous prisons? Your options are A, Calf of Man, British Isles, B, Alcatraz Island, USA, C, Devil's Island, France, and D, South Andaman Islands, India. Which of these
Ma'am, we'd like
islands?
to go with option A, Calf of Man, British Isles.
Bishop Cotton Boys School would like to go with Calf of Man, British Isles, and they feel that no man was ever imprisoned there. And Lamatnia, do you have any different answer?
No, ma'am.
Lamatnia does not have any different answer. All right, so let us take a look at the answer. But before that, can you tell me why you chose Calf of Man?
Ma'am, it's because
Ma'am, I
of
was actually
Alcatraz
aware
Islands
that it
are
was
famous.
one of the islands where there weren't actually housed in famous prisons because it's not that much populated also.
Fine. Plus, Alcatraz is a famous prison. Devil's Island,
Yes,
France
ma'am.
also houses the famous prison, which imprisoned the famous French thief called Papillon. And of course, the South Andaman Islands housed the famous prison, which was used by the British to house Indian freedom fighters. So you are absolutely right. And option A, Calf of Man, 100 points to kickstart this warm-up round for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, and Lamatnia for Boys, Kolkata, West Bengal. This is your question coming up. Are you ready for your first question of Champion of Champions round?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here goes. Which of these ancient or modern Indian cities are not or were not a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Which of these ancient modern Indian cities are not UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Your options are Shantiniketan, West Bengal. Option B, Fatehpur Sikri, NCR or National Capital Region. Option C, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And option D, Udaipur, Rajasthan.
Siddharth, do you know the answer?
I think it's C,
Even I
Ahmedabad.
was going with C.
No, maybe I
C.
think it's
Yes,
B,
Lamatnia.
Fatehpur Sikri, NCR.
Lamatnia, can you give me your final answer now?
Ma'am, we would like to go with option B.
You would like to go with option B, B for Bombay, Fatehpur Sikri, NCR. Bishop Cotton Boys School, do you have any different answer?
Ma'am, we
Ma'am,
answer.
I think it's Udaipur, Rajasthan.
Yes.
Udaipur, Rajasthan.
So Lamatnia for Boys says option B, Fatehpur Sikri. Bishop Cotton Boys School says Udaipur, Rajasthan. That is option D, D for Delhi. Let us look at the answer. The answer is Udaipur, Rajasthan. We are talking about the entire city, and you would be happy to know that Ahmedabad, Gujarat and Jaipur, Rajasthan are two UNESCO World Heritage cities. And of course, Shantiniketan in West Bengal and Fatehpur Sikri are also UNESCO World Heritage sites, which are an entire city in themselves, whether modern or ancient. So, 50 points more for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, 152 Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. Lamatnia for Boys yet to open their score, but plenty of quizzing left. And with that, we are moving into round two. Round two is Top Spin, which you know is our entertainment, music, and cultural roundup. So, round two. Right. And today in round two, Top Spin, we are doing a cover-up of the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, which is underway or which was underway and just got over in France. And your question coming up, Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, is which film by Neeraj Ghaiwan was screened at Cannes this year, more or less 10 years after his first film, Masan? Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, 100 for direct, 50 for bonus, 200 on the
Ma'am,
double, minus 100.
could you repeat the name of the director, please?
Neeraj Ghaiwan is the name of the director.
Neeraj Ghaiwan. Okay. Rishi, what do you think?
I think so. It's Homebound, because that's his new movie. He didn't win anything until from like 10 years ago.
Do you have your final answer?
Yeah, fine. Let's go with that.
Homebound is
Homebound.
absolutely right. So 100 points to Bishop Cotton Boys School for Homebound, which is starring Ishan Khattar and Janvi Kapoor. Very much in the news for being the second film to be screened in Cannes of Neeraj Ghaiwan. And coming back to Lamatnia for Boys Kolkata, a question closer home and very close to our hearts. And your question is, which film by Satyajit Ray was recently remastered and screened to a standing ovation at Cannes 2025?
Ma'am, we would like to double.
Yes.
It's Aranyar Din Ratri.
Aranne Din Ratri, and very sweetly put forward there by Siddharth Mundra, 200 points to you, which means we'll take a look at the scores just after the break, which will be coming up shortly. But before that, I would like to share with you that Satyajit Ray's Aronne Din Ratri was screened at the classic section of the Cannes Film Festival. Sharmila Tagore and Simi Garewal, who starred in the film, were also in attendance in person. And as I said, after the premiere, the audience stood up and gave a standing ovation. So very well done there, La Martiniere, for knowing both your history as well as your modern entertainment news roundup. Yes, of course, I did mention plus 200 and minus 100 when I was giving out the rules. So perhaps you missed that. In any case, so we have had the correct answers to the 2 questions in the entertainment roundup. Top spin round, Aronne Din Ratri from La Martiniere for boys and Homebound by Neeraj Khairwan were the 2 Indian films which were very much the talking point at the Cannes Film Festival this year. And we are now heading for a short break in this tightly contested Champion of Champions episode starring Bishop Cotton Boys School from Bengaluru, South India, and La Martiniere for boys from Kolkata, West Bengal, the season 11 Junior GK and season 10 Junior GK winners respectively. So see you after a short break with the scores and 2 more cool quizzing rounds coming up. Until then, please listen to these messages from our partners, but don't you go anywhere. This is Indrani Krish Banik waiting to welcome you back once again.
কলকাতা সামার অ্যান্ড সোয়েল্টারিং হিট এই সময় সবাই কিন্তু গরমে হাঁসফাঁস করছে, তাই মন ঠান্ডা রাখার জন্য চাই শরবত। তাই শরবত নিয়ে এই সানডের ফ্রেন্ডস কিচেন আমি অরিজিতের সঙ্গে from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on 91.9 Friends FM frequency Friends Key.
Your mind feels like a maze, right? Science, arts, commerce, where to go?
Let the experts guide you. Join the Career Guidance Seminar at The Park, Kolkata on 25th May, Sunday, 10 a.m. onwards by Graphic Era, Team to be University, Dehradun, which is ranked 52nd by NIRF. For details, visit geu.ac.in or call at 783083-7221. Graphic Era, transforming dreams into reality.
1966 সালে শুরু 59 বছরের ঐতিহ্য গড়িয়াহাটের হাটারি এবার পৌঁছে গেল দার্জিলিং সাংগ্রিলা মলের প্রথম তলায় ম্যাল রোডে এখন পেয়ে যাবেন সেই চেনা হাটারির চাইনিজের স্বাদ এই ছুটির মরশুমে দার্জিলিং গেলে হাটারিতে একবার ঢু মেরে যেতেই হবে
On the occasion of Myopia Awareness Week, today we have Dr. Smita Ghosh, pediatric ophthalmologist, Shushrut Eye Foundation. Doctor, how can school and educational institutions help in preventing myopia?
The schools actually play a very important role. Basically, it is our teachers who can help in early detection of myopia. So whenever they see the child is probably not able to see well or not able to copy well from the blackboards when they are sitting in the last or second last benches, they can actually ask the parents to get the child an eye checkup. Schools can also insist that every child, at the time of admission to schools, they should have a mandatory eye checkup. They can also insist that at the start of the session, the child should have an eye checkup. It is often seen that the schools nowadays give a lot of homework over WhatsApp. The kid therefore has to use a mobile phone or a smartphone to copy it down. Children are often getting addicted to smartphones because it's not only their homework that they're copying, they're often surfing internet and playing games, and all these things lead to progression of myopia. Also, the school can ensure that the children get to play regularly.
To know about progressive myopia, log on to www.spectacularkids.in. This awareness initiative is brought to you by Sun Pharma.
Friends School Quiz Friends School Quiz Season 11 Playground India.
It's 9:48 a.m. and welcome back to Friends School Quiz Junior GK Champion of Champions episode starring Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, Karnataka, and La Martiniere for Boys, Kolkata, West Bengal, the season 11 Junior GK and the season 10 Junior GK winners respectively. Let us go across to our audience briefly and see what they have to say. So we have Siddharth Das saying good morning. We have Amrit Bose saying good morning. We have Akhil Gupta saying best wishes to all the participants and good morning everyone. We have Arun Chatterjee saying best of luck to all the participants. Thank you very much. And welcome all the viewers and listeners to Friends School Quiz with Indrani Krish Banik once again. And without any further ado, we are now going to enter into our third round, which is round 3 straight drive. But before that, let's take a look at the scores. The scores at this stage: Bishop Cotton Boys School 150 in the first round and 100 in the second round, that is 250. La Martiniere for boys, no points in the first round and 200 in the second round, which means on 200. So La Martiniere for boys is trailing by 50 points to Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. And on that note, we enter round 3 straight drive.
Round 3. Straight drive. Hit out.
Round 3 straight drive hit out, 100 for direct and 50 for bonus. There is no other format of scoring in this round. And first question coming up for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. And your question is, if Iga Swiatek is known as the Queen of Clay, then who is known as the King of Clay? In tennis, if Iga Swiatek is known as the Queen of Clay, then who is known as the King of Clay?
Ma'am, Rafael Nadal is the answer.
Rafael Nadal is absolutely right. So Rafael Nadal, the Spanish tennis player widely known as the King of Clay. He is renowned for his exceptional dominance and success on clay courts, particularly the French Open, which is played on clay. Iga Swiatek's recent dominance at the French Open and the tournaments leading up to it has led to this regal nickname, the Queen of Clay. The 23-year-old Pole has won 4 of the past 5 Roland Garros women's singles titles and arrives in Paris as 3-time defending champion. Wonderful answer there from Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. 100 more points up on the board. Not a single question is flying past them. So you are right now on 350 points, having answered your direct question in this round. Going across to La Martiniere for boys on 200 points. And your question is, what kind of a license is required for F1 or Formula 1 racing? What kind of a license is required for Formula 1 or F1 racing?
The answer should be the FIA Super License.
Absolutely correct. The FIA Super License is the perfect answer. The drivers must hold a super license, which is the highest racing license issued by the FIA to participate in the Formula 1. So 100 points to La Martiniere also, which means La Martiniere end this round with 300 points. So that is 350 for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru, 300 for La Martiniere for Boys, Kolkata, West Bengal. The 50-point gap still separating them. And with this, we are moving on to the last round. And the last round is slog overs. And here we go into slog overs, which is the rapid fire round.
Round 4. Slog overs. Slog overs. How's that?
Round 4 slog overs. How's that? And before we start the slog overs, I would like to share with you that we have given questions on general knowledge to both the teams for the slog overs and not taken any specific requested topics because our viewers wanted more general knowledge questions, and the rules are 50 for correct, minus 25 for incorrect, more or less 20 seconds time in 6 balls. And once you answer a question, I will give you the next one. If you don't answer a question or ask me to pass, I will not move on to the next one. All right? Any questions or clarifications at this stage?
No, ma'am.
All right. So here we go, and let me start your timer so that we can all check the time along with the teams. And here we go into slog overs and starting the timer for Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru for the last time in the competitive section of this series. Bishop Cotton, are you ready for your 3 questions on general knowledge and trivia starting now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and here are your 3 questions. Leo XIV has taken over as the new
Pope.
Correct. What is the popular term for digital currency?
Skip.
Who is nicknamed the King of Monaco because of his 6 victories in Formula One? Your time is up.
Senna, ma'am, Senna.
You said Ayrton Senna after your time is up, but that is the correct answer. But I'm sorry, I can't give any points for that. And you have answered one question in this round, and that is Leo the 14th has taken over as the new Pope. You skipped the second question about what is the popular term for digital currency. The correct answer to that, well, let's see if we get it from the audience. So as of now, you have added 50 points to your score of 350 and you are on 400. That is a good enough total, and at least you didn't get any negative points. Here we are moving on to La Martiniere for Boys. And La Martiniere for Boys, may I start your medley now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Which Indian has won the Booker Prize just now?
Ma'am, Arundhati Roy. No, ma'am.
Minus 25. No more answer. Only first answer is acceptable. Who or what is the Kakapo if it has been in news?
Ma'am, what? Pass.
How do we celebrate May 22nd, the birthday of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle? Since I have started and I
Sherlock
have
Holmes
finished
Day.
the question. Since I've started and I have finished the question and you have given me the answer exactly after the question and we took some time in my explaining to you, I will accept your answer of Sherlock Holmes Day. So let us take a look at your score from this round. Question about celebrating May 22nd as Sherlock Holmes Day is correct, plus 50 to you. Which Indian has just won the Booker Prize? I said just now. The correct answer is Banu Mushtaq, and Arundhati Roy is incorrect, so minus 25 for that. And you did not answer the third question, which means you got plus 50 and minus 25. That is, you have added 25 points to your score of La Martiniere? 300 is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have added 25 to your score of 300, taking your tally to 325. And we come back to Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru. Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru have completed this episode with 400 points, which means they have carried the Champion of Champions match. And congratulations to Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru for winning the Champion of Champions. And it was a great pleasure to welcome back the team from La Martiniere for Boys, Ahan Basu and Siddharth Mehra for the Champion of Champions episode. And thank you once again for joining us.
Well played, runners-up. Congratulations, winners.
So thank you very much once again. And any parting comments from Chayank and Rishi? One of you, very quickly.
This was an absolutely great opportunity to participate in this quiz.
Chayank.
Yes, ma'am. It was a pleasure participating in this quiz throughout the episodes, and I really had a lot of fun as we played many of the teams. So it was a really great experience, ma'am.
All right, which means Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bengaluru comes out on tops and wins this Champion of Champions round. If you like the show, then like and comment on the FSQ Season 11 post on the FB page of Friends FM. And I will be seeing you next week, same time, same frequency. Until then, let's take a look at our audience once again. And we have Siddharth Das who says we meet again next Sunday. Yes, Siddharth, we will definitely meet again next Sunday. Siddharth also says thank you to all the participants and congratulations to the winners. Bye-bye to you, Siddharth. Best of luck to all the participants and best wishes to all the participants, says all our viewers. So I hope that you are giving best wishes to all our participants for their future. And here we are concluding the Champion of Champions episode. This is your quiz host, Indrani Krishbanik, saying See you next week, same time, same frequency. And until then, all the